2 people are dead in the northeast towns of Leachville and Monette. 1 person was killed after a Dollar General store collapsed. Another person died at a nursing home. News Nation correspondent Tom Negovan has been on the scene since the news broke over the weekend. He joins us live from Monette, Arkansas. Tom, what have you learned this evening about these deaths?
About the victims, Aaron. We've learned actually quite a bit about both of them, and a lot from people who live around the epicenter of the storm, who tell us that there would likely have been many, many more deaths if not for some incredible acts of bravery. Among the fatalities, 52-year-old June Pennington, assistant manager of this Leachville Dollar General store, killed Friday night when the tornado came through. Less than 10 miles away, Monette Manor, the nursing home struck by the same twister. 94-year-old resident Golden Hembry died when the roof collapsed. 5 others were injured. Ever since, the area's seen a flood of volunteers, utility workers, donations pouring in as locals struggle to recover.
He was a good guy.
Mr. Hembry was a COVID survivor, a Korean War veteran who would have turned 95 in March. His family tells us the workers inside Monette Manor were nothing less than heroes for the way they tried to get elderly residents to safety, even using their bodies to shield them from the storm. The owners of the home moved beyond words by all they've seen in the last few days, just thankful that more people didn't lose their lives.
And when you go through the building and look at it, you know, you're just so thankful. You hate it that it was one, but you're so thankful that we only had one.
Everybody's very thankful. They only had one here, one in Leachville. The owners of Monette Manor tell us that they plan to rebuild. They want to stay in this community in spite of everything that has happened in the last few days. Or maybe because of it in no small way, because of the way people have rallied around them. But their focus right now, their primary concern, Aaron, as you can imagine, is on the residents who were displaced. Some of them, and this actually this gets a little bit heartbreaking because we all have people in our lives who we think of when we hear stories like this, but these are elderly people, frail, confused, frightened, not entirely knowing what's going on around them, and they're taken to a hospital, first in Jonesboro, then if they can't go to family members, they go to other assisted living facilities in the area. So they're all fine, they're all getting great care, but it's the result of a lot of work by first responders, the people at the nursing home, and folks here in Monette, Arkansas, where we're live for you tonight, Aaron.
Tom Negovan, you just proved that fact that even us in the media business, there's emotion involved. We are real people. Tom Negovan, thank you so much from Arkansas.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.